Back with more God of War, and in advance, I apologize for the holidays. This stuff time of year gets crazy. My personal life, yeah, I'm not single. I'll leave it at that. But anyway, let's continue. Sorry, folks, there's illness running around my home. It sucks. But let's get on to let's get into the game here in just a moment. Doo-doo. Alright, let's get into things here. How's Freya doing?
All those times I found you, why'd you refuse to fight me?
Every outcome would mean defeat.
What does that mean?
I have never wished you harm, Freya. You helped us. You saved Atreus when he was sick. I did not wish to live with killing you, any more than I wished to die.
I see.
Yes, when reason trumps rage. Because after all, she did so much good for you. Why would you... Dang it. Oh. Darn, my health's so low, I didn't even notice. Shoot. Oh well. At least I got a chunk of hex over. What is that? Draga.
And so close to the village. Their song makes their allies invulnerable. They will not let you pass unless you destroy them all.
Okay, man. Shit. Let's go. Oh, it's constant healing. Ooh. I need to think about this. Oh. No resurrection. Oh, I don't have a partner to use the resurrection stone. Oh well. Not much I can do about it. Well, in this instance, with my health being so low, Valor is more suited for this than Rage is.
Noken! And so close to the village. Their song makes their allies invulnerable. They will not let you pass unless you destroy them all.
Okay then. Okay. What the heck? I did that. It didn't work last time. I think I missed. Come here, you. And finish. And counter. And finish. And let's give it to him. Bye. Oh, monster parts. Much needed health. Let's see.
My village.
My village.
I hardly recognize it.
Sad.
I used to play hide and seek with Freya in the croft. Spend afternoons stealing honey bread from the grand hall. At harvest time, we'd dance and feast until the sun rose. It was all so simple. Why did I have
Pleasant memories, Freya. Pleasant memories.
be reminded of all this?
Never forget them. Oh, okay. So that. Cross. You know, it's never a crime to remember good memories.
It's in room.
Let's see. Break that. What's it say?
May Freya never waver.
The other half is missing. May she protect us always. An old adage, if you will.
More hack silver from a warrior. Ooh, what's this?
I hear them inside. Get ready to clear them out.
Uh-oh. Let's go. Nope, you don't get a chance to do that. Rage, shield up. Nope. Fuck. Oh, shoot. Bifrost. No. He's coming. Oh, someone hit me with something. Come here. I see ya. Here, take that to the face. Okay, there's the archer. Ooh. Watch out. And there. Killed her. Let's go. Bang and that's valid. Oh, he's dead. Ow. Up. Finish. Nope. Oh, nope. And Valor. Ow. Oh, dang it. Failed on that counter. Oh well. Not much I can do. Let's see. Oh, so there is a chest. Oh, I missed the chest. Okay, then. Hacksilver's there, so that's just a chest then. Okay, that was the net.
I hear them inside. Get ready to clear them out.
I need to be a bit more careful. Nope. Not using a shield. You missed. Okay, I need to rush over here and down. Mind. Bye. Ow. Bifrost. Cross. That zone. Ow. Valor. Okay, let's have some fun with this, shall we? And boom, and then I'm not gonna get rid of both of them. Interesting. Nope. Sorry, too close. Too close. Too close there. Sorry about that. Shield. By cross shot.
It wasn't enough what Odin did to me. He's desecrated every memory I have.
Be glad you have a home to remember fondly.
You know, sometimes I wonder if in real Norse mythology, if Odin is somewhat not portrayed in a good way here. Because when you think about it, you have to wonder, you know, are the conqueror... Well, it comes to the concept of conqueror and conqueree. Now, not everyone's going to sit there and agree with that statement. Especially any form of Native American tribe. They're not going to agree with that statement in the least. But the thing that people often forget, especially before nations truly had themselves set up, is the fact that when it came down to how the world used to work and how the world is now, are two very different worlds. I mean, nowadays you get sick and you go to a doctor, and if it's something that can be treated with antibiotics, they prescribe you antibiotics. But on the flip side of that, you know, back then you got a bad cough, you know, you could die. Why would that happen? You know, straightforward and simple. It's straight up, you know. It's straight up. Back then they didn't understand diseases, and the worst thing that you could actually do to somebody was to, quote-unquote, bleed the illness out of them. One of the worst things you could do, because now the body's got to focus on healing itself. I mean, let's see, where was I lost my train of thought there. Yeah, the body has to focus on healing itself now, and also dealing with disease. I mean, that's not any good thing that the body needs to deal with, on top of the fact that, oh my gosh, I have to heal myself, plus I have to fight off this illness. You know, anyone who got enough of a disease, a type of illness, you know, it could kill you. I mean, nowadays, the flu, oh my lord, the flu, you know, before life got really spread out.
Considering how Spartans are made, it's no wonder you turned out as you did. Your fate was sealed from the start.
Fate can be overcome.
I used to think so.
But
the Norns told me of my son's fate.
I mean, you know, you think about it, and it's like, geez, you really think about it. There were no doctors. You know, it wasn't understood for a long time that scurvy that was caused by vitamin C deficiency. I mean, that's the reason why merchants used to load up with lemons and limes.
I know all the Ragnarok prophecies. Champion of the giants.
It is one glow concealed. Because of this champion, the realms are saved at Ragnarok. Only Asgard falls, and Odin with it.
So all this time, Odin's obsession with every detail of Ragnarok, he's been missing a crucial piece. Oh. Well done.
Atreus will not be a pawn of prophecy.
You still stand against fate, even with victory foretold.
I will not march my son to war. He is no Spartan. I would keep it that way.
Yeah,
Speak to
and
me
there's
of
maturity
protecting
for
your
you,
tribe.
folks.
Is my tragedy not enough of a lesson? Fighting fate is a waste of the precious time we're given to spend with them. You never know.
Well, the problem, I've already explained the part about prophecy again. I'm not going to do that. But, you know, long story short is that especially when it comes for prophecy is that there's a runic chest here. 2 braziers out of 3. Is this in range? Yes, it is. And it looks like I needed to get that thing loose anyway. Okay. So let's... But, you know, the thing that I don't think Freya fully comprehends here...
Can you swing that torch to the other side and burn the bramble blocking your path?
Okay, swing. Okay. Now throw. Darn it.
You can probably use those islands to get a better angle on the torch. No?
Oh really? It swings so it won't let me. That's ridiculous. But, you know, a lot of people have forgotten that, you know, without the advent of modern medicine, you know, penicillin wasn't discovered until, you know, it was way too late to save some people's lives. I mean, which president was it? Calvin, I think it was Calvin Coolidge. His son, after a day of pictures in the Oval Office,
Let's cross the bridge now.
he wanted... Oh, come on, really? Come on. That's ridiculous. I have to swing it all the way around. And, you know, Calvin Coolidge's, one of his sons, he wanted to go play tennis because they were doing pictures. He didn't put any socks on, and he ended up getting a blister on his foot. It got infected and went septic. I mean, it's crazy how delicate life used to be. One bad infection, if it wasn't taken care of properly, you're gone, son. Bye-bye. No do-overs. No penicillin. No anything akin to penicillin. You were just G-O-N-E. Gone. And it's like, how, it's not even, you know, how can you say that? This is how things used to be. I mean, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say that having an infection was a death sentence, because it wasn't. But if you didn't deal with it properly, it could have been. And, you know, you have people complaining nowadays how inconvenienced you were by COVID. You know what was worse than not having what we have nowadays? Imagine not being able to get vaccinated for anything. Oh, I see what I need to do here. I have to use that thing. Okay. I mean, you know, you don't believe me, go talk to people who are in their what? I want to say at least in their 60s or thereabouts, and then talk about how they had to go deal with and ask them, you know, were there any people who got really deadly diseases, and to, you know, how did they treat them? You know, people used to be quarantined if you got measles. No one cares. It's, oh, I can't even begin to describe modern ignorance. I'll probably do a proper video about it on another time. But you know, it's crazy to me that how.
All right, now back to the task at hand.
I mean, it's crazy, bruh. I mean, think about it for a minute. If anything that we have vaccinations for nowadays, if you got them before the vaccinations, you know, it might be lucky if you lived. I mean, you know, smallpox used to be a really big problem. People found out that cowpox and chickenpox, which were less likely to kill you.
Captains, be ready.
Uh-oh. Whoa. Hello. That was new. Ow. Bifrost. But it used to be... I'm not getting hit by that. I know what that is. And, you know, disease, if you got it at the... Nope. And, you know, people are like, you know, the latest generation is spoiled. And it's like, well, kind of yes, kind of no, because, you know, how can you expect a generation who's never gone through some of the stuff you've had to even remotely... Ow. Alright, let's go. Valor time, baby. It's like, how do you expect a generation who's never had to go through anything you had to deal with stuff like that? I mean, it's like asking... Oh, jeez, what's a good phrase of reference here? Think about it. No. Ow. Oh, you got me. I mean, think about it. What's the... I'm trying to think. What's the best turn of phrase for this? You know, you could consider it somewhere along the lines of, you know, don't judge a man until you walk 2 moons in his moccasins would be the appropriate adage, but still, that even doesn't do it right. Because how can someone ever truly know what you've gone through unless they've actually been through it? I mean, it's like, what was it? It's like a senior enlisted man complaining about how easy the younger enlisted have, yet he doesn't understand that the newer enlisted aren't being held to his same standard. That's not true. We're all held to the same standard. I will tell you right here and now, that is a fat load of bull. You know, I was told when I was on active duty, I was held to a standard. And truth be told, I was held to a different standard than the people who they liked. And, you know, they might sit there and say, well, yeah, that's everywhere. And it's like, yeah, that's everywhere. But let's ask this question. I mean, let's ask this question. If you're sitting there, you know, doing your own thing from a different generation, or maybe you know, 1 or 2 generations X here or there, you know, it's like, you know, you sit there and expect. Eat that. I need to get better on my counters. I thought Bifrost better. Aye. Good, let's get it. Uh-oh. Ow. And boom. Alert. Nope. Not going with that. And finish this, please. Oh, nice. Jeez, that took way too many tries and too long. Hey. What does that do? What does it do? Throw a Bifrost Chalk Remus. Oh, that's interesting. Burst of Rage.
Not bring back what you have lost. Any more than killing me.
I am reaching my limit with enlightened platitudes from you today. Can you please just shut up and kill things?
You know, it's not enlightened platitudes, Freya. It's him sharing his life experience with you and the fact that, you know, I've been through this. Guess what? I did this, I did X, Y, Z, and it still didn't make me feel better. I didn't feel better until I moved on with my life. A lesson some people should take. What now? Some will sit there and say, what do you mean move on? You know what happened to me? Well, no, I don't, but good question for you. How is it that you are quote-unquote free, strong, and independent, yet you let... What's that? Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to drop like that. Let's go back up. Actually, wait, maybe I can go get that chest if I... Ooh, I wasn't expecting the pit spike there, but... A good thing I didn't have to. But...
Do not tell me to kill again.
What?
I killed to protect my son, to aid my friends. But I will be no one's monster. Never again.
You don't get to make that choice. Not with the debt you owe me.
I am not here for debts. I would always have helped you.
So much has been taken from me, and I'm just supposed to let it all go?
Freya.
Enough.
You know, you gotta love how these two just have this love-hate relationship to a degree. I mean, she's mad at him. She hates him for... What was that bugger, that final boss? What was his name again? No, what was it? Baldur, yeah, Baldur's bitchy ass. Oop, my bad, I shouldn't have said that. But, you know, this drives home the point. You know, no one's ever going to have the same experience, but, you know, is there always going to be a biased favoritism? You know, I never got in any major trouble while I was on active duty. No NJPs, no other heavy-duty paperwork. Yet, everybody kept was like, but I got the whole manager does not want to deal with you treatment stuff, and anyone who knows, who's been through that knows what I mean. It's just write-up after write-up after write-up after write-up. And to anybody who says, oh, that means that's not what that means, it's like, oh boy, that's what it does mean. Because they don't want to not necessarily address the problem with you. It's just that they do not, quote unquote here, do not want to actually get to know you. How can I say that? It's quite simple. If I can go speak to somebody that we share an interest about, like you know, as someone who loves food, you know, I like, yeah, and some people I said they say, oh, you like food, oh, you must be fat. I'm not fat, thank you very much. I know I'm overweight for my height, to a degree. I need to lose like 20 pounds or something like that. But I digress. If I can sit there and try and share a semi-common interest with somebody, and then the next day, you know, they're writing you up, you know, you're trying to be friendly to them, because, you know, no one wants to be outwardly hostile to everybody or anybody, because I'm certainly not. I keep my distance because I've been burned so many dang times by people that, you know, it's not so much that, you know, I don't trust people, it's just that when I have no reason to trust, I tend to wait it out and see, you know, if this person is actually, you know, worth me actually taking some of the investment in my life to be like, is this person actually worth being friends with, hanging out with? Trust me, I know that feeling. That you try and sit there and befriend somebody, yet the only thing they could think about doing with you is, oh god, this guy's such a freak, such a weirdo. I want him out of here. Or in the other cases, this guy's causing problems, I don't like it, I want him gone. Had both sides of that treatment. And I hate it. Boy, do I hate that treatment. Let me tell you what. I really hate that. Do I go down? Or do I go across? Oh, nope, down we go. I'm happy that I missed that chest, but I didn't see any way across. Or maybe I had to break that pillar. Oh well, I'll have to try and go get it back later. Which I can do. Wow. Mushroom person thing. Cool. I mean, look at that.
Let's go.
That
It's just
detail
past
is
those doors
awesome.
up ahead.
No freezing, huh? Interesting. Nothing else here. Kind of wishing I had my heavy runic attack right now, but oh well.
There.
Interesting.
I feel the source of the magic keeping me in Midgard.
What is this place?
My home.
Really?
I was born here.
Ouch. I'll never be said that Odin is not a vengeful person, let's say.
Hold on. Something's not right. Opinbera. World tree roots bound in Odin's damn knots. That's how he did it. Come on!
Whoa! Hello, pretty.
Neathog!
The creature! It belongs to Odin?
No! It protects Yggdrasil's roots, wherever they are. Bastard was counting on it. Good! Keep at it!
I'll keep Valor on. This is like, oh, this is one of those really annoying bosses, isn't it? Uh-oh, Bifrost.
Don't just stand there! Move!
What do you think I'm doing here, princess? Standing around doing nothing?
Drag it out! Don't let it hide in the box!
Come on. Whoa. Valor. Bifrost. Help. Rage.
It's
Help.
still in the way! I need to get to those roots!
I know!
Ow. Saga. Ow.
Your shield! Use it!
I am.
If I free the Vanaheim root, I can help you!
I can handle this creature! Focus on the roots!
I'm trying!
Nope. Ow. Uh-oh.
Can't you just chop its head off already?
Oh, shush, Freya.
Then do a better job distracting it!
I am. Nope. And up. Down.